Hi, Steve here. I'd just like to give you a run through on the spreadsheet that we've made for retirement staking plan. Now, you may or may not have already read the retirement staking plan PDF, but if you have, well and good. If you haven't, I'll explain it a little bit more detail as we go through. The staking plan was a well-devised plan that looked at using a divisor and giving you a target to bet to. So basically what happened is there was quite a bit of working out to be done if you were going to be doing it manually. And this was beyond a lot of people. So what we've done is we've done two things. We've made a spreadsheet and we've also made an online software which if you click this button here, you would get taken to that and see how that works. But let's explain how the spreadsheet works. First of all, the green areas that you see are the only areas that you can input data. So the initial bank is where you're starting at. Now, in the example that's in the PDF, they start with a 10,000 bank. Of course, you don't need that much. They also start with 1% initial staking. What they don't cover, because it was written before Betfair was around, is they don't cover the commission. So in the spreadsheet, we have a commission structure that you can use. Obviously, if you're using TAB, you would be using no commission. Bookies, you'd be using no commission, but Betfair, obviously that varies depending on what state you're betting in. Okay, now the initial stake here is in blue, so you don't have any input. So that works out in the formula that is outlaid in the PDF. Rounding now, if you want rounding, if you're with the TAB and that, you would want rounding. So you would go yes, and the staking that will appear in here will be rounded so that you could use in the TAB. And our divisor we're using for this is 6, which is what is used in the PDF as an example. So the first race comes up and we put in the date of that, the name of the horse or the number of the horse, whatever you want to put, and the event. So you just put in something that will mean something to you, like Randwick race 4, and the horse is paying 450. So we put in 450 and click enter. Okay, and it gives us, here's our staking that we're going to stake. Now the staking doesn't change on what the odds are. The staking is only relating to the divisor. So our target profit has been worked out by the software to be 600. And if we come up here and made it 1,000 bank, then you'd see our target profit would be 60 and our stake would be 10. It doesn't matter what the odds are. Because the divisor has been worked out on what your previous winners are, that's all it is looking at. So if, for example, this race, we won this race, but you were betting on the TAB and the price had come down to say 395, you can put that in and then the price is adjusted over here. Okay, and then you just continue on down this way, and I'll show you in the next tab. There's 4 tabs down the bottom. If I just move down the bottom here, there are 4 tabs and an introduction. The introduction tells you about the different cells, etc. So that's the introduction there. And then the tabs, this is one I've filled in a little bit to show you, but you can run 4 different retirement staking plans here. Maybe one for horses, one for dogs, one for sports, football, or one for horses in another country. So this is one that I've filled in a bit. I'll just move it up so that you can see what's happening here. So we have graphs tracking the overall profit. Here with the bank and profit, it's a little bit tricky because what happens is once we hit a profit, like you can see here, this is the overall profit column, it's gone green. We bring the bank only back to our original 10,000 and we pocket the profit to the side there. Okay, so that's why the bank here in blue never goes above 10,000 because it's being put aside as profit. Okay, the settings are, you can see there we've had 61 bets. We've outlaid 9,327 for a win rate of 18%, a overall profit of 1,600, for a return on investment of 17.54. This average odd win dividend here, after you've completed quite a few series here, that will go towards what your new divisor will be. Okay, so if, for example, we end up with our average winning odds to be 4.5, well, 4.5 less 1 is 3.5, times 2 is 7. Our new divisor for our new series that we would start would be 7. Okay, so that's the spreadsheet takes all the thinking out for you. It just allows you to run the retirement staking plan without having to get involved in the maths. Okay, the spreadsheet does it all for you. Lock sheet, you just lock it and all the green cells will be locked. So if anyone opens this, then they can't start changing things on you, because if it's locked, it's locked. And clear data is once you get a sheet, we'll just go to sheet 2 again. So if we've already got data in there and we press clear data, it all comes back to here, and then we can go and start a new series, put in what our parameters are, and we are good to go again. So it's very straightforward. The help button is there, but if you go to intro down the bottom, that will take you in to explain how to set the sheet up. If we click back on here, retirement staking plan will take you back to the home page. That is how the spreadsheet works. And if you want to, now you can look at how the software works by using the link below where you clicked on to watch the spreadsheet. Okay, this is Steve signing off, hoping that you'll see some good merit in the retirement staking plan spreadsheet. Thank you.